welcome to Sensibly Frugal Living. Today we are going to be using ripe bananas, and no, there isn't going to be a banana bread in sight. First off, I'm going to just freeze 3 of them. So I'm going to peel these, get them chopped and in here, frozen, and then I can make use of them tomorrow. So these 3 bananas, because they're only small, fit into one of these pouches. I'm going to pop this in the freezer and then I'm going to use it tomorrow. So we have 2 left, and I'm going to make a fun breakfast using 2 ripe bananas and some added extras. We are going to be making waffles, but not just any boring waffles. We're going to be making chocolate banana waffles. So for this recipe, we need plain flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, 1 egg, 2 ripe bananas, chia seeds are optional, salt. I'm using butter to grease my waffle iron as I've run out of the spray, and we need milk. So to kick off, it's a 1.25 cups of plain flour. I also did a 1/4 cup of the dark chocolate powder. You can use any chocolate powder, even white chocolate powder if you wanted to. This is what I had and I need to use it up, and it did taste really chocolatey actually, so that was a bonus. The recipe for this said that it should be sweet enough with 2 ripe bananas. It was not sweet enough for me when I tasted it, so I added about 2 tablespoons of sugar to mine at the end just because it needed it. So the next part is 3 teaspoons of the baking powder and then 1 teaspoon of the salt, any salt. I add some chia seeds. You don't have to add chia seeds. You can put in anything you want, chocolate chips, you can put in flaxseed. I want to make these a little bit healthy, you know? I know it's got chocolate in it and sugar in it, but it's got banana in it and chia seeds in it, and yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. I don't make waffles every day, I don't make pancakes every day, so you know, it's okay for a bit of a treat. So I mixed the dry ingredients well, and then I did a cup of milk into 2 mashed bananas and just give them a bit more of a mush into the milk. And then I added everything together and gave it a good stir. Oh, and 1 egg. You need to put your egg in as well. And I gave it a good stir using the spoon, and then I get my little whisk out to give it a good old whisky whisk. It did take quite a while to get all the lumps out. I mean, you can sieve it. I have a sieve. I'm just a bit lazy like that. So I got the whisk and I just gave it a really, really good whisking. And at this point I tasted it and it wasn't sweet enough, and I added about 2 tablespoons I would say of sugar, because my son will eat these as they are without a topping. So I've greased up the waffle iron with a little bit of butter, and I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of this in the middle. Normally it takes me a little while to get it right. Sometimes I have it bubbling over, sometimes I have not enough. So we shall see. There's always a bit of trial and error when I use this waffle iron. Not bad. It isn't burnt. I don't know. It's just gone a bit dark on the edges. I need to put a little bit more filling in. Still not perfect, but better. This bit's looking a bit better. So me and my son like a squishy waffle. So now I'm going to put the next one in for longer, as it says in the instructions, to make a crispier one for my daughter. It's smelling very banana-y, guys, which is what we want. Oh, that's looking a bit better. Stop touching it. I'm a devil for touching it. Right, leave it go, leave it go. Right, well, can't get rid of this ladle now forevermore, can I? Because there's 2 of them. because I've done just shy of 2 of them, and that's not quite done it. This one's a little bit more like crispy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Shall I dare? There we go. Don't overflow. I think I put too much in. Don't overflow. Don't overflow. I think we're good. I think we're good. This sometimes rises up if there's too much in there. Oh, I got cocky. I got too cocky and put too much in. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, we're only there. Like, can you tell that, you know, I was dubious at first because I made a mess all over last time, multiple times. So, one little mess because I got a bit cocky, I can deal with. Oh, good gracious. Nothing's fancy on this channel, as you may have guessed. It is what it is, and I show you when I find it hard to use the waffle maker. This recipe, you can just make pancakes, like American style pancakes, in a frying pan if you don't have a waffle maker. So you can still do your sort of like American style pancakes and just mush some bananas in it and add some chocolate powder if you want to. Easier cleanup than this is going to be. What you see is what you get with me. Look, even though I made a bit of mess, that looks like the perfect like size one. So I don't think I'm ever going to get the perfect size without making a little bit of mess, and I don't like the mess, so I'm going to do 2 ladles and no more. Alright, let's get this off. Oh, it's stuck. Pull up, let's pull that off. I need that to cool before I can clean it. Nothing can come out. That's another annoying thing why I make pancakes more, but we do like a waffle. Look, I'm happy with that. That's okay, that, isn't it? And it smells super banana-y. Happy. I chop mine like this because my kids don't tend to eat a whole one. There we go. Look at that. Happy. So there you have it. Like I said, my kids tend to eat like half of one because they like to have something else, especially my son, like a yogurt or something for breakfast, not just one thing. But got all of this, so this is probably a few days worth. I'm going to keep some out because they'll get bored of eating it over and over. Keep that one out. Probably keep another 2 because, like I said, they'll have stuff with like other stuff with it as well, and I might freeze all this for like next week or something. So that's how I used 2 of my ripe bananas, and I already had everything in that I needed for these. And like I said, you can make it with pancakes instead of using a waffle iron if you don't have one. And that's how those are going in the freezer, so I can take a couple out if I don't want them all. And these are going in a pot to go in the fridge. These ones are just going in the fridge, so they're not going to get stuck together too bad. I'm just going to let them cool a little bit more before they go in the fridge. These ones will all cool. So I will see you tomorrow when I get the bananas I've frozen out to make another treat. So it's the next day, the next morning actually. The bananas are frozen. I've also grabbed some of the strawberries out of the freezer, honey, flaxseed and chia seed, these are optional, and milk. And that is what we need to make banana ice cream, which you can eat for breakfast. This is more of an eyeball it recipe, so I put the 3 bananas that I'd frozen yesterday in there. The strawberries I had. I also added in some flax seeds and some chia seeds, and I sweetened it with some honey. You can use any sweetener you like. You don't have to put in the flax seeds or chia seeds. You can even add in a little bit of spinach. Honestly, you don't taste it. My kids eat it with spinach, but I just didn't have any in the freezer right now. And then you add enough milk just to go up the sides a little, because you don't want to go in too heavy with the milk until you've started blitzing it. So I use the like immersion blender, and if it's too thick, just add a little bit more milk, but you don't want to make it too thin, if that makes sense. So this is the consistency you want in the ice cream, a bit like a Mr. Whippy. I've already tasted this, it is yummy. The strawberries definitely add something to this. This really does have the texture of ice cream, so if you're on a diet or anything, watching your weight, and you want something that feels like a treat, try this. And now my 7-year-old gets to eat ice cream for breakfast. And here's my portion. My daughter didn't want it this morning, she's just having a bowl of cereal. So yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like the 2 ways that I've showed you how to use ripe bananas. Bye!